Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so this is me saying thank you to everyone who liked my last vlog, who viewed my last vlog, who liked, who commented, who reposted or did one thing or the other just to make sure that vlog went viral. I am so very grateful, guys. It means a lot to me. And this is me also saying thank you to everyone who are going to subscribe today, and to everyone who, will repost or do one thing or the other just to support this channel. I am saying thank you. So on this note, I want to say welcome once again to another episode of Series with Penta. I hope you guys enjoyed your last week, and I hope you had an amazing weekend. You're welcome. Okay guys, so today I want to bring something to your consciousness. And what is this thing I'm bringing to your consciousness? It is modesty and playing small. Most of the time people confuse playing small for modesty, and they are never the same thing, guys. Modesty and playing small are never the same thing, but people confuse it for each other. What is modesty? Modesty is when you are moderate, when you do things in moderation, when you are not excessive, when you're not loud, when you do things simply, you keep things simple and you do it the easy way, you understand? Sometimes people who are modest, they deliberately tone down just to make every other person comfortable, and just to sometimes maybe just to keep people quiet and not reason their matter, let me put it that way. But you know what playing small means? Playing small means you live your life, you dream, you set your goals, you make your choice based on some self-limiting barriers that already lives in your mind. These people who play small sometimes suffer low self-esteem. People who play small most of the time, they have self-doubt. People who play small most of the time, they just don't have this full confidence in themselves that they can actually do more. Do you understand? So today this is what we're talking about, so we get it clear. Okay, first of all, how do you know people who play small? How do you know you're playing small? You may, I don't want these following characteristics. If you exhibit them, if you do these 4 things I'm going to mention, or not, just know in your mind that you are one of them. You play small, and today you have to stop. Like, I deliver you in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Henceforth, you cease playing small. Okay, so guys, let's go. How do you know when you play small? First of all, if you are this type of person who cares too much, you play small. Okay, you're going on the street and somebody is looking at you, and you go like, what's the person looking at me? What is this person looking at? Am I badly dressed? Do I look okay? What's wrong with me? And things like that. Not only that, there are a lot of other examples around this. Before you go about doing something, that you have this thing you want to do in your mind, but before you go about doing this thing, you think of 1,000 reasons why you have to be sure. Like, you want to be very sure that, should I do this? Should I not do this? You are being too careful, guy. You won't kill yourself. Just go ahead and do it already. It's good to consider things before doing them, but don't overthink. When you overthink at the end of the day, you most likely not do that thing. Number 2 is you're afraid of failure. Oh God, you're so scared. Before you do anything, what if I fail? What if I'm mocked? What if I fuck up? What if I mess up? What if something goes wrong? What if this speaker stops to work when I get on the stage? What if it's not that bad? Most of the time, people who fail don't even fail because they don't know enough. They fail because they doubt what they know. That is the reasons they fail. Okay, so don't just put an end to it. Okay, stop playing small by dreading failure. People who are successful, the big men, the big women in the society today, they all have their stories of the times they failed, though they may not share it as often as they share the story of their successes, but it's there. They have times they fail. Okay, if you're this person who is always reluctant to say no, you don't know how to say no, you are not pleased with the situation, you are not pleased with the terms and agreement, but you just play along because you don't want to offend anybody. You are playing small. Yes, you are definitely playing small. Oh, you're not cool with it, but okay, let's just do it. I don't know if I should express myself, I might end up, I'm offending somebody, I might sound annoying, I might this, I might that. You care too much. Get over. You don't have to say it, rudely or harshly, but be firm. Let them know, guy, hey, excuse me, I'm not cool with this, okay? Because at the end of the day, you will just play along and you'll be hurting yourself. At the end of the day, nobody will even pity you because you were there when they made such decisions. So please, if criticism scares you, if you dread criticism. Oh, what if somebody mocks me? What if they say I didn't do it well? What if this or this? Oh, guy, you need to see my vlog on how to use negative criticism for your own advantage. How to use negative comments, yes, to your own advantage. It's okay, let people talk, and when they talk, okay, sometimes it's not good you deafen your ears to everything people say, because out of the nonsense they say sometimes there's a lot of sense. So just go watch that vlog, it will be helpful for you. So these are the 4 characteristics I've come up with of people who are playing small. So if you exhibit 1 or 2 of this guy, you're definitely playing small. So guys, what does it mean to play big? If you ask me, playing big is living your life based on a very good level of self-confidence, self-belief, self-love, you understand, and with no regrets. Living your life to the fullest. That is what it means to play big. So how can you play big means you're not playing small, right? It means you're respecting yourself, and at the same time you have and you pay equal level of respect to others. The number 1 thing is you are open up to experiences. You are daring. You want to try out things. You're not limiting yourself on like, oh, I don't know what will come out of this, so let me not attempt it at all. Just go on. Open up to experiences. Live your life. If you win, you win. If you fail, then you pick up the lessons that are wrong with it. Open up to experiences. Do not limit yourself in any way. Is you take up responsibilities, okay? When you take up responsibilities, you strengthen yourself, you build yourself, you become better at doing that thing, better than people who do not do that thing. You have the experience. Do you understand? The level of experience is improved. You become better at handling that same thing. So when you open up to responsibilities, you become better, you become skillful, you become self-confident. Do you understand? Love yourself. God, if you don't love yourself, nobody can love you. If you don't love yourself unconditionally, like, it is the way you love yourself that will tell people how to love you. If you don't love yourself enough, nobody is going to love you enough. So you love yourself, you treat yourself with respect and equal, like, very sound regard. You don't take yourself as a joke, you take yourself seriously. You treat yourself like a queen and like a princess, or like a king or a prince that you are. You practice mindfulness. You make sure you mind your thoughts. Thoughts are powerful. If you take a very good notice, everything we've been talking about from day 1 is all about your mind and your thoughts, okay? So you pay attention to the things that comes to you. Whatever will not contribute to your growth, whatever will not build you up, whatever will not make you better, shut out to those things and be open to things that will make you better, improve you, become a better person and all of those. So you practice mindfulness. Be mindful of how you see yourself, the things you tell yourself, the things that you take in, and the things that you put that you say to others, because nature has a way of bringing back the same thing that you give to it, okay? You can't continuously put out bad energy into nature and expect to get positive energy. It doesn't work. Some way, somehow, if you give out bad energy, it's going to return back to you some way, somehow. So be conscious of the kind of energy you give and the energy you receive. So that's all I have to talk about today, about about confusing modesty for playing small. It is not the same thing. I'm sure by now we can definitely distinguish between these two, and we see that it is much more better to play big rather than play small, rather than limit oneself. Success is gradually approaching, and there are a lot of things going on out there. So I advise that we'll be very careful, because a few days ago I saw a grown-up man like shedding tears like a baby. Guy, this man has been duped. Okay, so his phone has been stolen, and in a couple of minutes this man's account has been wiped. Do you understand? And I had him say the money that was in that very account wasn't even his. He had like 900,000, and the 500,000 of the 900,000 has been taken, and he said the money wasn't even his. It was for someone who he wanted to help, get some goods from China or something like that. This man was crying like a baby. I felt so touched, I felt so bad, but what can I do? What can anybody do? The deal has been done. So I'm just advising that we keep very careful out there, and it's good that we have these codes, these bank codes, to block your account immediately you notice anything, your phone or anything that people can use to access your account has been taken or has been handled in some kind of ways. It's always good you have these codes. Please try get them handy, and Also, I don't know how authentic it is, but someone said you can rush to the nearest ATM spot and type your ATM pin backward. Like backward is going to block your ATM card. It's going to block it. It will make it not function. I don't know how real that is, but if you think it is true, well, fine. So that's all I have to talk about today. Till I come your way next time. Take care of you. Bye. Love you.